Today, Scott and I will be talking about the presence of tone in the English language. Tone can be best described as how the author feels towards a particular moment in the text. The appropriate use of tone is important as it gives clarity to the writer's contention. It gives an emphasis to what the writer feels, and it is this distinctive edge which enables the audience to be persuaded more easily. Let's look at a few examples of tone being used.
These new speed bumps are a godsend for us residents who are sick and tired of the hoon element who use our quiet and respectable street as a drag racing track and put all of our lives at risk with their antisocial behaviour. The writer is obviously glad that speed bumps have been implemented as a way of getting rid of the drag races. How do we know this? Because the writer has used a positive undertone when referring to the speed bumps being put in place. He refers to them as godsend, which indicates an upbeat, enthusiastic tone. The feelings of the writer are also clearly conveyed to the audience through an earnest tone when he refers to the residents as being sick and tired. Finally, the audience is able to receive a clear understanding of the writer's feelings of disgust when he refers to the drag races and their activities as a hoon element and antisocial behaviour. This is only one sentence, but it contains three different tones. If this was expanded to a full text, the three tones would most likely remain the same, because the writer's attitude to those three aspects of the residents, drag races, and speed bumps would not change. From this example, it is also important to note that when the author talks about drag races, who are obviously against his proposition, he describes them in a negative light. But when he talks about his side, about speed bumps, he promotes the idea and thus describes them as being a godsend. These undertones not only serve to convey his feelings towards his audience, but are also an effective form of persuading the audience of a certain view.
Some ignorant city dwellers might think it is unfair for hard-working farmers to shoot dogs that stray into their farms. But any dog is a menace if it trespasses onto the property into which you have poured blood, sweat, and tears and must be exterminated. Ignorant city dwellers indicates a tone of indignation when he is describing those living in the city. Hard-working farmers, blood, sweat, and tears reflects an earnest tone. The writer describes the dog as a menace, which gives the reader the impression that the writer perceives dogs as being destructive and dangerous. Thank you for listening.